and he is going to prosper week after week. But that's not the focus right now. Here we go.
No. I mean, this guy is all smiles, but when he gets down to it, it's all business. It's Bonk. It's 6WX. It's Grand Finals here at CodeName Bears 195 Pokemon Stadium for game number 1.
So far, 6WX charging ahead with that dash in and follow up with a fair. Bonk got a jab and almost evened it up. So we'll see how, once again, these guys meeting from winner's side now in Grand Finals. We'll see how the chip damage comes in. It might be a long match if Bonk can't find those up air conversions or if Sonic can't find them himself. But it is going to be down to the wire as, already charging ahead, realizing the damage has been put on Meta Knight. He was looking for that up air takeout.
Down air is parried, and the grab follow-up by 6WX. Says, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to beat my Sonic, but first you're going to catch these hands, says the former Philadelphia #1. He came to play, did 6WX, looking to improve that spot from number 10 on this recent PGR. And absolutely, it's hard to find a descriptor other than catastrophic to describe this fall. Just a few bad upsets, a few bad bracket placements, and it makes you wonder just how 6WX is going to respond, but he'll have to respond to a little bit of adversity here, getting the first stock taken off of him by that down smash of Meta.
Yeah, but the mentality of 6WX, I want to say, is incredible because that dimensional cape, that was a problem on winner's side when he was facing Bonk. So as soon as Redeemer Z left that platform, he was already focusing on what Bonk was doing last time they fought. And Bonk was playing the same moves, realized it, and was able to counteract the dimensional cape off that ledge. So 6WX, even though he's down, he is still fresh in the mind. He is not out of it at all. Even percent's going in, but at the same time, Bonk providing such close-up pressure. And the shuttle loop not taken out.
Missing on the last hit of the up B. 6WX trying to show him what a kill confirm off the top looks like. However, not getting it there either. Looking for a back air, trying to read Bonk's movement a little bit. However, Bonk a little bit more reserved than we're used to seeing him. Perhaps it's a patience in his game that is developing that we're seeing here that's going to carry him further up into the PR rankings. Starting off the win with a win in Season 3. That would be good for the morale and good for the rankings as well.
And again, Bonk really relying on that dimensional cape moving in. I would have thought he would have tried some other option, maybe like the
jab lock.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, trying to
roll away.
Tried to read the tech, but
no, couldn't get it up. And
no, he jab locked though. Like there was no tech to read. Trying to read a roll, I would assume.
Yeah,
Either way, 6WX cleans up his mess. Now he's got another plate full of surprises on his hands with Bonk.
Gets in, goes in for the grab, looking for any sort of follow-up. Any sort of follow-up. My gosh, that was hard to say. But Sonic was able to hop away in time, but still, Meta Knight taking control of stage. Back air, looking for probably some sort of reset with a down tilt because he was dragging down with that back air. But again, that just led to Sonic taking control of stage himself. And now Meta Knight is trying to find some way to land. Sonic, surprisingly, keeping Meta Knight in the air. Making it hard for him to get down on stage.
Some people just have a tendency, especially in Philadelphia, to turn garbage into gold in the air. Blazing Pasta comes to mind.
Yeah.
But, Meta Knight does have tools to get himself out of those tough situations. I'm not really sure about turning advantage into disadvantage, especially when the target in question is 6WX and Sonic. However, it's you can't really just talk about standard Sonic play with 6WX. You never could, because he's always been a more aggressive Sonic than many people around the world. One of the most visually appealing, and 6WX gets him into disadvantage. We'll try to confirm. Gets him with the spring. However, the side B making it right back and into neutral.
Wow.
Beautifully done by Bonk. A touch of class from the young Aaron. I'm not really sure if I should say his full name, but either way, bullying his way into grand finals, smacking him around, and the up smash is going to claim game number 1. And this is an expression really you don't see all that often from Bonk. If we could go back to that player cam, it's a little interesting to see him kind of poised, he is content with where he is, but he realizes that there's business that needs to get done. This is business Bonk. The business Bonk can be scary.
I mean, yeah, like you said, he's back on the couch. He's one of the most hilarious people on here. When he actually cares about winning, and he's in grand final, so he has to care, at his fullest. He is zeroed in. He is, that was like zero slate, stonewall face. He is in the zone to be able to claim, I think, his first CodeName Bears win.
I think you're right, actually. And how monumentous it would be, because we don't know exactly where he is in the standings. We are going to look this up as the week goes on, but as the results are being tabulated, 6WX, he's looking to prove something himself. He hovered over those characters that we saw him win CodeName Bears with in the past. We saw him win with the Robin. We saw him experiment with the Greninja. We saw him actually be on the cusp of winning one with Wolf before he turned in Game 10 against Juice right back to this very Sonic as we go to Kalos for game number 2 of this best-of-5 clip.
And, Bonk able to find that very early string that got him that 69 damage on the immaculate damage. And so far doing a great job pressuring Sonic at all stops, whether on the stage or off. He is just taking control of the flow of this second round. And the claim in the end, amazing, amazing job.
The Zoro slash off of the stage, and Bonk looking to carve his name into the annals of Philadelphia Smash history. Another one of the names that have taken a weekly here in Philadelphia, but a bad SD, dying at 52%. Not the way you want to open up the door, especially against a player like the young Wesley, better known as 6WX.
Yeah, he collided with the stage there, and it bounced back too far. He was a little too low to use that upward bounce to grab ledge afterward. A little unfortunate, but I mean, it looked like he was going to be a little sour at that point, but he's still in control of this. Sonic is moving around, but at the same time, look at that reverse jab. He slided through Sonic, no less. I don't know how it's possible in this game. You can't do that. But oh my God!
See, it's only impossible with that mindset.
I guess so.
I mean, and Bonk is a very can-do guy. That's just how he rolls, and that's why he did it. And that is my explanation, because frankly, I don't know all the tech.
It's the opening to Narnia. You have to believe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
oh, is that it? It's like Field of Dreams. You have to teach someone how to see. You got to teach someone how to see the players on the field and everything.
Who knew that Bonk's dad was Kevin Costner?
Yeah, seriously. Who knew that Bonk lived in a cornfield with a baseball field? Oh my goodness. 6WX looking to swing for the fences here, trying to claim with that back air. However, he takes the high road. Bonk takes the low road. There's going to be 6WX trying to get to Scotland before the challenger here. On loser's side, no less. Trying to get on the board. Well on his way, however, sitting at 61%.
So far, we see 6WX trying to resort to a lot more movement options. You saw that hop away because he was either going to dash in and he was going to eat that jab for his effort. So a lot more, not questionable, but unforeseen, I guess, movement options for 6WX going forward. But charges through, eats a hefty amount of damage for jab alone.
Right on the ledge. There's no place for 6WX to go. He has to eat that damage. And immediately a huge hill for 6WX to climb. However, if a comeback is to be made, I anticipate it being done on the back of that homing attack. He'll have to get back to neutral in order to do it. What attack by 6WX! And what a way for 6WX to get back to the stage. That sprint providing a little bit of an assist, but a crucial tech to get him back into this thing. Double up air not going to connect. The first one does. However, it will be the back air. Well done by 6WX. A survivor, if there ever was one. And and he climbs right back into the set. We're tied at 1, mini-boss.
I mean, it's a little cliched, but he clipped Meta Knight's wings. He made him expend all those jump options, made him move away. But even so, 6WX, knowing how long Sonic can pressure in the air, he kept up that pressure off to that left side, made him use all those jumps, made him go off, and made him think he was safe. But he said, no, I'm not landing. I'm still in the air. I'm still pressuring you. 6WX relentless in claiming that round, finally chalking one up for himself on that loser side, looking for that reset. And he'll have to do it 2 more times to do so. And without the aid of Sonic here as he resorts to Joker for this round 3.
Interesting choice, and it did work for him. Paid dividends for him last set against Redeemer Z. However, it's a very different type of opponent, a different kind of machine in Bonk. As we go to Omega Suzaku Castle for game number 3. I'm not hearing the song. Is this the remix for Vega's theme?
I want to say so, yeah. This sounds very like you know, Vega-esque. He's a very flamboyant guy, so very eloquent violin. So I appreciate it.
Honestly, that alternate that he has in Street Fighter V with the fancy Matador costume, I dig it. That's a character progression kind of thing.
Right. And a little bit of a different story being written here as he tries to chip out that low. I was mentioning before how he can pressure with Gun with Meta Knight, but only if he does it in the air, because Gun can go down low and he needs to keep himself safe. Right now, he's using it mid-stage and really risking a whole lot more for the bullets to get there a lot quicker. And it paid off for a little bit there, but once Arsene is out, back air is all you need to take out with your friend in tow there.
Dude, you know what I just realized? Okay, so this is a complete non sequitur having nothing to do with the match aside from the fact that Meta Knight's involved.
Yes.
So, in classic mode, or in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Ryu's classic mode is legit a recreation of his story mode in Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Yep.
And they do these cute little things like for Blanca's stage, they just have green Donkey Kong because he rolls and he has that. Chun-Li, I think they have like Zero Suit Samus, obviously
makes sense.
Just Ken.
Yep.
But they actually have Vega's level and they have his music. It's I want to say Vega theme A or whatever, and they have Meta Knight.
Wow.
And I think it's because they tried to equate the sword with the claw.
That and the Mask of Vega.
You know, wow. Yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, yes. That is a solid point. Dude, I don't know why I didn't make that second connection, but yeah.
That's why, that's why I'm here.
It's a bit of a stretch, but it's as close as you're going to get. Beautiful stuff. And Bonk stretching the limits of the imagination to get that kill. Spreading his wings and flying, perhaps to a CodeName Bears victory. 6WX down to his last stock in his game number 3.
And again, relentless pressure off of that stock claim. Meta Knight, he's at that high percent. He needs as much extra credit as possible to be able to challenge a possibly Arsene-backed Joker going forward. And here he goes.
Hang on, was this remixed by the original composer?
I'm not sure on that. I can't say that with certainty.
Yeah, well, we can back check that later on.
Yeah.
We have a crack team behind the desk here at Clash Tournaments. But, and by crack team, I mean literally one person. Back throw, 6WX.
Still a crack team, though.
Absolutely. You know what? No, she is an army of one, let me tell you. Oh my, speaking of an army of one, that Meta Knight taking up arms and marching to war. However, 6WX, you talk about dangerous masked individuals with sharp things. Joker might have actually made a pretty decent choice had he not been DLC.
I mean, yeah, he didn't get the kill confirm off in the end, but what he did was expend Arsene and made 6WX all the more fearful of how he was going to...
What a tech!
This damage gap.
6WX was ready at the helm, however, not ready enough. And Bonk relying on the fact that 6WX was going to tech on the stage in order to survive, catches him going high, and catches the back air in order to secure the kill. Bonk is 1 win away from his first CodeName Bears victory.
Yes.
What a start to Season 3 this would be for the young Aaron. Illusion Bonk.
Yes, Illusion Bonk, absolutely. He hasn't really shown that he was like thirsty for a CodeName Bears win. He was just content winning against all these players. But I mean, he's not. Even though he is one, like you said, one win away, he's on the cusp. Do you think it would affect him? No. Like we said before, he is, you know, chill. He's cool. He knows what he has to do. And I mean, that tenacity to realize what you have to do and do it, that's what got him in the grand finals originally. With that very, very clutch up air string to up B takeout that sent 6WX to loser side. He is still, you know, as reserved as ever going forward.
Oh my.
Wow.
So now as we go to Omega Windy Hill Zone, I think we know what the character pick is going to be here. And we do have confirmation. Yoko Shinomura was the composer for that song, and it was remixed for this very game. It's just one of those things. You love video games, and you love your characters so much you stick with it. 6WX, clad in black. Time to live and learn.
Oh, man.
Let's rock out for game number 4.
Crush 40 butt rock. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Yes, shout outs to Too Many Games. Oh, look,
And she is turning it up. All right, fantastic. We got to get this going. And get it going in spades is 6WX. He has turned it on 53-61 now, only eating 12 himself. As Stu is just... oh, he's cutting my sentences short with what he's doing. But still, great job for 6WX charging forward, using that back air to get Meta Knight off the stage, pressuring so early on. And now actually 6WX realizing what he needs to do, and now he is doing it when it counts. And, I mean, Bonk so pressured to get back at that stage. You see when Meta Knight's going low, 6WX is throwing out that spring. You see when he's going high, he's throwing out those fairs and bears. 6WX is fresh, and he's ready.
He's lived and learned from his past mistakes as he catches him on the...
That's a clap. That's a clap.
Catches him on the ledge, and he took so much damage from jab at the ledge before. Hits that shield button, follows it up with a big old punch to the face. A mask breaker if I've ever seen one, mini boss, and he will take the first stock of this game number 4, 6WX. He's feeling himself. But can he feel himself enough to get back into neutral? Indeed he can, and the spin dash proving resourceful there.
Absolutely. Right now, yeah, Meta Knight looking for that back air. Almost takes out, but even so, challenges him. Very nice job conversion with that tornado to cut off any sort of chance he had at getting back towards that ledge. But a fair coming in for 6WX won't get him that stage control that Sonic needs. Reading the Dimensional Cape. Not going to find any sort of follow-up afterward. And again, hopping in the air, avoiding anything that Sonic can throw out on that stage. And the shuttle loop finisher on stage will make it 2 stops apiece.
Bonk has to realize that this is all momentum right now for 6WX. Now, he likes to go for those flashy kills. It's his signature. He likes carrying people off the stage, escorting them like Sharon across the river Styx, but 6WX having none of that right now. I'll take you to your death myself, says the former Philadelphia number 1.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, you like getting carried off at the side yourself, huh?
I mean, he went
Who's the bully here?
He was
Who's the bully here, mini boss?
Sonic is usually so nice. He was resorted to Shadow's playbooks, and I mean, colors aside, he's definitely is pressuring this Meta Knight right now so hard. Finally gets in and looking for that up air chain. Good DI back into the stage, makes him reset though.
6WX with the tech.
Yeah. Actually, that was just a bounce. He didn't need the tech there. I think he hit on like the outermost thing that made him bounce off.
I actually think you're right.
Yeah.
No, because I didn't even see a flash on the stage. Now that I think about it, but either way, whatever the case may be, 6WX is
the wall
directional air dodge.
Beautiful
wall jump into directional air dodge.
No
Saves the life of 6WX. Resourceful as ever, a veteran move to make it back. And he continues this fight with 2 stocks intact.
That was insane.
And the back throw.
Not going to take out, but still, he has to be feeling himself after that, looking for a way to beat out Meta Knight off that right side. No, Dimensional Cape will keep him in it.
a record scratch on the Slam and Crush 40 track. At 135, and there you go, the punch to the gut. And now at 2-2, a momentum-based performance for certain. But now this could be where the show stops. This is Bonk's stage counterpick as we go to game number 5.
Yes.
6WX has to realize that he's going to be fighting at a disadvantage here. What is his win condition against what you could only imagine is going to be Bonk trying to garner every single advantage he possibly can for himself?
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of the same for Meta Knight. They both rely on those combos that lead into the curl confirms. Meta Knight can do it with his up airs to finish with either Tornado, up B, but at the same time, like I was mentioning before, Sonic, he really only has about like 3 or 4 moves that can really assure a kill at percents where other characters find it really easily. It's usually up air, fair, or forward smash that'll do the job. So really he has to get, much like Meta Knight would have to do, he has to apply that early pressure that lets him get those combos on stage that makes getting that kill a lot easier for him. It's going to be very hard. Up against Meta Knight's speed, no less, that can go toe-to-toe with Sonic, it's going to be even more hard. But if anybody can do it, it's going to be 6WX.
We'll have to see if Bracket Dreams can come true at the Fountain of Dreams, or if it's going to turn into a nightmare courtesy of this Meta Knight getting carried off of the top. Not quite enough to kill. Sitting at 71% at Omega Fountain of Dreams. And the Nair keeping him off stage.
Doesn't have jump.
Very practiced edge guarding from 6WX. Lost his jump. That's going to cost him his first stock.
Yeah, he was going to try to resort, I believe, to homing attack to get back. But Bonk very wisely hung back so as the homing attack didn't find Meta Knight's target and didn't lend to 6WX getting back. So great job to him to make sure that far sent out Sonic was a dead Sonic. But now 103, and not paying defensive at all. Bonk charging through, very thirsty for his first CodeName Bears wing, but just barely, narrowly avoiding the blast zone after he gets sent out by that Sonic forward smash. Back throw, though, not strong enough to be able to take out. He was mid-stage, rather.
Getting impatient, 6WX, realizing all he had to do was sit and shield.
Yeah.
And gets the grab and the back throw. 6WX is asking Bonk a very important question. Okay, we know you're thirsty for this win, but how bad do you want it? Are you willing to wait it out and perhaps clutch out these kills? Sitting at 63%, 6WX playing extremely patiently here.
And we saw a lot more of Bonk actually trying to pressure Sonic not up in the air, but more on the side of the stage. Maybe realizing that if he can scare Sonic enough, he can expend all those options that'll make him get back to that stage. Because Meta Knight, he has so many jumps, he has so many options to get back, whether they have hitbox directly in front of him, around him, or very quick vertical hit. He has so many tools in his arsenal to get back, where Sonic is so limited in that aspect. That's maybe the options that Bonk see going forward on how to claim stock against 6WX.
Last hit of jab puts 6WX into disadvantage. Tries to hit him with the spring, but you know what? My foot will do too, says Sonic. Trying to catch him with the drawn F smash back in the air, but all of a sudden it's Bonk taking 6WX down to his potential tournament stock. How will 6 respond?
He's really thirsty for that, looking for that spot dodge, but that just led to another dash attack to set him up for that up tilt. But he gets it grabbed. This is another confirm, but great air dodge from 6WX to avoid a very dangerous situation that would have led to a lot of damage and put Bonk closer to winning here tonight. Going so low.
Oh, no!
Wow.
And that's how it ends. Bonk with that Meta Knight reigns supreme to start off Season 3. A statement from Bonk. Is he willing to step up and challenge the rest of Philadelphia? If CodeName Bears 195 is any indication, the answer, Mini Boss, is a resounding yes.
Yeah, that was just insane pressure. He knew he was one stock away. He knew that 6WX was fearing for any sort of combo he could get off stage. So, like I said, once he got him off stage, that's when Meta Knight moved in. He threw out that neutral air. He realized that Sonic was going so low to come back with that spring up B. And he pressured with neutral. He kept Sonic out so long and so far away that the up B, he did snake around it, but it was just too far for 6WX to get back. And that's the story of the night. Bonk smiles on his face. Finally gets.
I'm happy, but I feel so bad.
He says he's happy, but he feels bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened.
That's right. Yeah,
Okay.
he ran out of his jump.
Okay. He thought he had his jump as we get the word from Bonk there, but, I mean, still.
Though, I mean, either way, it's going to be him walking away with the winner's share of the purse here tonight.
Yes.
And good momentum being carried over into the weekly happening over in Jersey. Monthly, excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Happening over in Jersey tomorrow.
PSS, right? Platinum Star
Indeed.
Smash? Yeah.
So, yeah, shout outs to our good friends over at Master Hand Gaming. And we'll have to see how Philadelphia shows out there.
Yeah.
But, folks, if you want to see how Philly shows out every single Friday, that's every single Friday right here at the Laboratory in Hatboro, Pennsylvania, you're definitely going to want to hit that follow button. And throw us the Twitch Prime if you're at it. Support Smash all around the world. Mini Boss, I understand you're on social media. Where can they get at you?
Miniboss_SSB on Twitter.
All right, you can follow me on Twitter as well at Stu the Announcer. Clash_Chia.
Yeah.
That's the producer right behind the desk, and you could go ahead and hit him with the ad slide. You can follow us on YouTube as well. YouTube.com/Clash Tournaments is a veritable walking archive of Smash history. Go ahead and hit it up at Clash Tournament on Twitter. Leave off that last S for Smash. Facebook.com/Clash Tournaments. And, of course, visit the website, ClashTournaments.com. Folks, that's going to do it from us here in Hatboro. So for everyone here at Clash Tournaments, I'm Stu the Announcer saying good night from CodeName Bears.